Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam question number 79 in Electricity Demystified, 2nd edition. If you have the printed book, you'll find this on pages 338 and 339. Parallel data cables sometimes suffer from crosstalk, a problem in which, and then we're given a bunch of choices. Crosstalk. What is crosstalk? Well, in a parallel data cable, I've color-coded them a little bit so as to separate them out, but really, you know, there are 9 different wires here, and there are 9 different signals, presumably, one traveling along each wire, and they're in close proximity, and we call it parallel data because these wires are literally in parallel. And a parallel data cable is like a multi-conductor cable. You could have a 9-wire cable and carry 9 different signals, one along each wire. But they're running right along next to one another, and if they are variable current signals, which is almost certainly going to be the case, then each one of them is going to set up a fluctuating magnetic field around its respective wire, and these magnetic fields are going to cause induced magnetic fields in the other wires. Maybe weak, but they will induce currents in the other wires. So crosstalk is a situation in which the signals in these various conductors will interfere with each other to some extent. And that's a problem with parallel data cables that are poorly designed or that are used with signals for which they're not meant to work. For example, radio frequency signals in a parallel data cable like this probably interfere with each other considerably. You can get rid of that problem in a parallel data cable to a large extent by shielding each and every one of the conductors so that in effect each and every one of them is a little coaxial cable shielded separately to keep the magnetic fields from interacting with one another. A more popular and common way these days to get rid of this problem altogether is to use a fiber optic cable. You can Google on that one or look that one up in Wikipedia, and you'll get a good education about that kind of technology. But in any case, the answer to this question is A. Crosstalk is a problem in which the signals in a parallel data cable can sometimes interfere with each other.